Hey guys, welcome to My Wilderness Outside. Got everything here. Well, not everything, but got some supplies here. Got some food. Got the camp chair. Got the camera equipment, and of course, rocking the My Wilderness Outside hoodie. But we're going to spend the night out here. As you can see, there's frost on the ground. I think it's supposed to go down to -7 tonight Celsius. So this might be one of the coldest times that I've ever stayed out. But you never know how your gear is going to go if you don't try it, right? So I'm gonna head back and get the rest of my stuff. It's pretty dark. It's my fault. It's my fault that I'm out here so late. I had to deal with something this morning, but I think we're gonna choose this area. I'll give you guys a good layout of the land once I get all my stuff brought up. And I apologize if you hear bikes in the background. They're down on the main trail. They won't come up here, and they won't find me, and they probably won't be there for much longer either. So so just bear with the background noise. I'm just off of the main trail, but yeah, so let's get the rest of our stuff and let's get camping. I'm running out of daylight, so we got to get camp set up. Our kettle on to cook. So once the water starts boiling, I'll turn that down, and then we will actually then I'll actually grind up the coffee beans, which are in the bag, and we'll have ourselves a nice coffee. But until then, I'm thinking I'm going to put the hammock on this tree, and I'm thinking this tree down there going up and down, but I'm still not like 100% sure. It's a little bit windy here. There also is, excuse me, a lot of sign of moose. So I've seen some fresh moose poop, which was like really fresh, so we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for that to boil, and while that boils, I'm gonna go ahead and set up camp. So let's see how that goes. Well, I think the water is boiling. It's literally coming out through the spout. Let's turn that off. Alrighty. So I'm still gonna go ahead and set up camp first, but then we will then we'll have our coffee. At least the water is boiled now, so all I gotta do is turn that back on just for the sake of heating it up, and we are good to go. Well guys, we got the hammock and the tarp set up now, and I did, like I said I would, watch. You can see how this here is actually right here. This here is the center of the tarp, so you can see how I have the center a little more down here. But honestly, it actually turned out a lot tighter than I thought it would, which is a good thing, not a bad thing. These strings are really tight, which is good because it's kind of windy. You can see the tarp blowing around there, but honestly, this looks super comfy, and it is actually one of our better setups. We're gonna get some fresh grounds. Hope you guys are enjoying this adventure. There's not the, whenever I come into the actual wilderness and use the hammock, there's not really a whole lot for me to like actually film in terms of, like the little 5-second snippets that we do, like beautiful sunrises, sunsets and all that kind of stuff. There's really not a whole lot of that here, so I can't really, I'm surrounded by trees. But I did hear a squirrel, so I'm hoping that our squirrel is going to come back around. I'm in the same location. If you can remember back to when it rained, we came out here. I think it's called solo camping in, I think it's called Wind and Rain, I'm pretty sure. I came out here and we had the little firebox stove, which I still have now. I have it with me too, so maybe we'll have a little fire in that later on after we cook and stuff. But I came out here and it ended up raining, and I wasn't able to eat because I couldn't get the fire going. So I actually said in that video that I would pick up a gas canister and so that we could go out in the rain. So I came back to the same area. We're in a completely different location, but we're in roughly like we're in the same wilderness, but not where we were. I would have to hike over there. We're not that far away, but we are far enough where I would have to hike. Like it's not like, I can't throw a rock at it or anything. But we are in that general same area. And yeah, and I'm loving the setup, so I'm very curious to see how we get on tonight with the temperature dropping down to -7. That's not the hammock is not insulated. It's not a winter hammock. There's no underquilt or overquilt. I was actually considering using, I think I hear wildlife. I was actually considering using my jacket, my winter coat, my jacket, to maybe lie on top of it or put it around me just for extra insulation. My sleeping bag should keep me fine anyways, but it's just you know, like I blew up the pad with my mouth, which you're not supposed to do in the winter or cold temperatures because the moisture from your lungs will freeze. Can actually cause damage to your equipment. But I don't have an airbag, and I don't want to sleep just on the hammock because that will be too cold. So I really don't have a choice but to use the pad, and I don't have an airbag. So, but anyways, we'll grind this up and have some coffee. Okay, folks, we are going to start cooking our lunch. It's pretty well pitch black here now at this point, so I'm going to have to set up some kind of lighting, which is something that I actually don't have really. Oh no, I think one of my eggs are cracked. Oh no, they're good. That's for our breakfast. Don't mind my toothbrush there, but for our lunch, we got some, we're going to have some bread, just slices of bread, and some hamburgers, because I forgot to pick up buns. So we're just going to have our hamburgers on the bread. So it's going to be, you know, very similar to a hamburger, but not quite. It's really going to be like a ham sandwich. And then for dessert, we got this delicious, I think it's like a cinnamon bun type thing, or cinnamon roll type thing. Yeah, cinnamon. And we'll have that for our dessert. And we might have some more coffee as well. And then we got some breakfast in there. But I'll throw the eggs back in because we don't need them right now. Maybe I should take out the paper plate. It's actually snowing right now too, guys, so it's really, really nice out. So I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to get our, well, let's get this out of the way. Our lighter, I'll just lay that there. And so I'm going to take out the pan, and we're going to start frying this up. So let's get that going. Don't know how level this is. Well, folks, I hope you guys are enjoying the adventure so far. I know I'm having a blast having you guys here. I'm just going to go right ahead and throw one of these on. Where is the forks? You can see how cold it is from my breath. The temperature is definitely dropping. Oh yeah, look at those burgers go. Alright. Let's see if we can turn this bad boy. Uh-oh. Might need two hands. Let's see what I can do here. Oh yeah. Looking good. Looking real good. Alright, folks, this one is done. Let's take this up. Now we have to put the other one on. Sorry, had to lay you guys down for a second. And there we go. Now we're cooking our second one. And that first one looks delicious. Oh, also, I got to put some spices on there. Hang on. Let's open this up. Get our spice. Using some Angus beef spice. All right. Alright, we got our burger going. Our second burger going. It is looking awesome. It smells delicious here, folks. Like I'm telling you, any wildlife in the area is going to be here like in a minute. You can see my breath still, but it's still like, even though I'm probably look like I'm cold, I'm not that bad. It's still not cold enough for me to want my coat. You know what? I might have to try my first one. Oh. That is something else. Oh. Oh. It's so juicy. Well, folks, I think she is done. And check out how delicious this one looks. OMG. Okay, folks, we are going to just go ahead and dig into this delicious feed. I still got a little bit of coffee going. And then when we're done eating, like I said, I'm probably going to go around and see if I can get some small branches. We'll probably light a little fire in the firebox stove just to kill like an hour, maybe 2 hours, and then we'll just go ahead and hop in and go to sleep. I usually always go to bed early when I'm out in the wilderness like this. But yeah, so let's enjoy our feed, and then we'll get a little fire going. It was just too much bread. I ate everything except the bread. Alright. Getting chillier now, so let's see if we can get a little fire on the go. Alrighty, so we are going to get our fire lit now. Hopefully we're going to get our fire lit. Let's give this a try. He does that catch. Ooh. Yeah. I think we're going to be good. All right, let's fill that up. Beautiful bird. Beautiful bird. Wow. Whew. That's exciting. That is very exciting. Very nice and warm as well. Well, folks, we're going to climb into the hammock now, but take a look at the top of the tarp. It's full of snow and frost. So I'm really excited to have a true camp out now in the frost. I got everything put away now except for my coat, but I'm going to put the coat in with me. Probably use it as a pillow, because you're not really supposed to wear your coat with a sleeping bag when it has a certain rating, because you don't want to sweat in really cold temperatures. So I'm just going to throw that in for my pillow. And yeah, and we're going to climb in. Well, folks, we are in the hammock now, and yeah, and we're just gonna head to sleep now. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the adventure so far. I'm pretty sleepy now, even though it's not that late. It's only like 9:30, I think. Yeah, but anyways, I just checked the temperature. I think it's hovering around 0, but with the wind it feels like -5. So it's actually after getting warmer, not colder, so that's a good thing. And so 0 Celsius, which would be 32 Fahrenheit. But yeah, but hopefully the gas works in the morning. It was freezing up earlier, and we can have ourselves a nice breakfast. And we do have our wool socks on, so you know it's wool socks time. And yeah, so good night, God bless, and I will see you in the morning. Wow, good night, or good morning. It is actually pretty nice when you look around. It was pretty rainy this morning when I first woke up. In fact, the rain actually woke me up. But honestly, it was a beautiful sleep. I slept right in until like 9:30, which is crazy. I don't ever sleep in that late out here. But this is actually the comfiest time I think I was ever in the hammock. It's the first time I woke up and I never had like a sore back or like my neck feel a little twisted. I actually feel perfect. In fact, there were a few times when I woke up and I think I might have been a little bit disoriented, and I thought I was actually home in my bedroom. And so that's how comfy cozy I was. So yeah, we'll get the day started, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, you can see how much it rained and how wet it was. Tarp is soaking wet. Alright, our food bag is still there. Wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to find it. Alrighty, let's head back to camp. That's almost boiling. For breakfast today, we're going to have 2 eggs, which we are going to boil. And we have 3 pieces of turkey bacon, which I'm just going to cook in the same pot that I boiled in, but I'll boil the eggs first, then let the eggs cool down, and while they're cooling, then I'll just reuse that pot. Oh, I forgot to get my mug. Let's grab our mug. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. We're good. Crisis averted. We will have our coffee. Might even have 2 coffees. Well, we'll see how much time I got. I'd like to have 2 coffees, but I might have to catch a ride before then. We'll see. Oh yeah, she is finally starting to boil. Excellent. Uh-oh. There. Just lay it up on that. But I do have a spoon, a wooden spoon, and an actual a wooden ladle and a spoon and a real spoon, so I should be able to use those to flip. I'm thinking. I don't know. See what happens. I don't even know if I have my mic turned on. Oh boy. Well folks, we got the turkey bacon on. have it on really low heat, so it should be fine. Yeah, I'm going to keep telling myself it's going to be fine. It's going to be okay, my wilderness outside. It's going to be okay. Well, folks, it appears that we ran out of gas. I got to switch over the canisters. Might still be a little bit too hot to touch. Make sure this one's off. Alright, it's off. Put on my gloves. I do have a spare canister with me. Right here. Oh. There we go. Thread, so you want to be a little careful. That's sort of why I like to have this already set up when I put it on. The weight of it kind of keeps it even. Alrighty, our breakfast is finally finished, so I'm really excited for that. Still drinking our coffee. Don't know if I'm going to make another one. We'll see. I still might. We'll see. But we're definitely going to eat this now, and I'm just going to take a piece of turkey bacon out. So, cheers. I hope you guys are having a delicious meal while watching this. If not, then maybe put this video on tomorrow morning and we'll have breakfast. Or do both. Watch it during your dinner or your supper, and then watch it again for breakfast, and then it's like you spent the whole night. Oh, turkey bacon's really good. Alright, I'm going to pig out and feast out, and then we're going to pack up. That was good. Now let's get everything packed up and head out. Well, folks, we are all packed up and ready to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure, and thank you so much for coming along. And a special welcome to all you brand new subscribers that we've got over the past week or even few weeks. So thank you so much for all your love and support. And yeah, I think that's pretty well all I got. So until the next venture, take care.